Hello.
Hi, Rajendra, please wait for a moment. Gautham sir will be back, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, please wait for your turn and we'll be back on your turn.
Yeah, hello. Good morning, friends. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as an international students recruitment officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session. As you know, the Zoom link, this is 24/7. This is our virtual office. And we start from 10 a.m. India time. We have our India team from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then we have our Canada team till 6 p.m. And then we have our Philippines team. So this Zoom link is an omnipresent 24/7 link. So I was just talking to Pravalika regarding the US. So for a lot of people who do not understand the process, it's very important that you guys, Gokul, can you please make me the host again? Yeah, so it's important that you guys understand the process. So generally the study visa in the US, it is called F1 visa. So after you finish your master's, you actually have to go through a post-study training, which is called OPT, okay, the practical training program. So here, you actually have this training. This is an opportunity for graduates to find jobs in their core sectors. So the difference one, when you are, a lot of people do contractors for US and Canada. So the first difference is international students in the US, they are not eligible for off-campus work. So you cannot work outside. You cannot work in restaurants or any grocery stores or any gas stations. You cannot legally work in the US. You can only work on campus in the universities if you're able to get a job, and they are limited jobs. Okay. Minimum salary in Canada, it is different. International students can work full-time during their breaks, and during their studies, they can work part-time. The minimum salary from October is going up to $16.50. That's the first difference. So second, after you finish your studies, right, you get a 3-year OPT. First, it is called, first time you will get 12 months extension for your OPT, which is called F1 OPT. And then after you finish your 12 months, if your placement is, everything is okay, you have no issues, you can apply for an extension for another 24 months, which is called STEM OPT. So after you finish your 3 years, you need to apply, you need to find an employer who is willing to sponsor you for your H-1B work visa. So because it takes you, so the difference is in Canada, it takes about 2 to 3 years after your studies, if you have work experience, good IELTS score, to get your green card or PR. But in US, it takes about 15 to 20 years for Indian nationals. So what you need is, after you finish your 3-year work permit, Pravalika, you need an employer to support you for H-1B visa. So H-1B visa, there is a quota every year. There is not an unlimited. This is what the whole US and Indian community are struggling. One, because of the H-1B limitations, and because of the green card delay. So every year there is only a quota of 80,000.
Oh,
How many people go to the US?
5 lakhs.
More than 5 lakhs. So out of this 80,000, there is also a catch here. So out of this 80,000, only 20,000 are for students who studied masters from the US. 85,000. Okay. So, and the rest, there are many high-skilled professionals like you, right? IT professionals, so Facebook, Google, Infosys, and all the big IT companies, they hire highly skilled specialists on a H-1B visa. So they have a quota of 65,000. And only 20,000 for students who graduate masters. Only 20,000. And how many people go? So more than 5 lakhs. So what happens is, I'll show you. So this year, this is basically from the US website, H1B lottery. Okay, this is the page here. So this year, for the 85,000, so out of the 85,000, the US government also has a quota for Chile and Singapore. They have about, I think, 5,000 or 6,800 visas from this quota for the two specific countries. So it is actually less than 85,000 for the general public. So 20,000 for masters and 65,000 for the general highly skilled. So in 2024, for this year, for this 85,000 or less than 80,000, if you remove Chile, so the IRCC, the USCIS received 780,000 registrations, almost about 7.9 lakhs. Okay, so why? Because there is only a quota of 80,000. The government takes in all the applications from the employers who want to sponsor for the work visa H1B. And from there, right, eligible registrations were 758,000, and they were unique registrations, which are what also happened is, unfortunately, there's always, we call jugaad, right? People trying to act over smart. So every applicant has to only submit one application. However, many applicants have submitted multiple applications. So there are many multiple applications. There are 400, almost about 4 lakh people with multiple applications. So what IRCC is doing is now they are tracking all those people who have broken the law, right? Measures to combat fraud in the registration process. So people who have submitted multiple H1B applications, right? So applications, they cannot submit multiple applications. It says that each registration is submitted, each prospective petitioner is required to sign an attestation under the penalty of perjury that all the information contained in the registration is complete and true. The registration reflects a legitimate job offer. The registrant or the organization on behalf of the registration being submitted has not worked with or agreed with another registrant or a petitioner or an individual or entity to submit a registration to unfairly increase the chances of selection. So what IRCC now, USCIS is now doing is they are tracking all the people who submitted multiple applications, right? And they are canceling their visas. Even if they were lucky to get a H1B, when they go for the interview, they are being refused now. Okay, so getting back to the point, so what is happening now is because there is only a quota of 20,000 for master's students, many students don't get H1B picked up in 3 years. After your study, you have first year, they play a lottery with the H1B, second year, third year. Then what they do is they don't get. So next, what they do, they go for a second master's. Okay, so it is called CPT. You can study and work in the second master's. So 50%, more than 50% of the students in the US, they study for at least 7 years. Okay, so if you are interested to go to that path, so 7 years is basically an average student in the US. You are 33 now. So by the time you are lucky and get your H1B, you might be 40. And currently, if you are lucky to get a H1B visa, and if you are able to find an employer and your employers, so green card has to be also sponsored by an employer. So if your green card is sponsored by an employer, you will be lucky if you get your green card in the 15 to 16 years, basically. So if you get your H1B approved, say, let's say 37, 38, you'll have to wait another 15 years to get your green card. Okay, so please look into all this. Nobody will tell you all this. If you are still interested to go to the US, we'll be happy to help you. But we have a huge number of applicants who are in the US struggling for 10, 15 years to get their green card, who are now applying to Canada to come here. Because in the US, if you lose your H1B, you only have 60 days to find another employer or go back to India. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So first, I'll give you this US website. UCS, this is the official website from the US. So please think about it. If you are still interested, we'll be happy to help you with the US. We do work with many US universities, but as a priority for me, as a legal practitioner, money is not an issue. I'm able to survive. I'm not making millions, but I'm having a decent life. But what we differ from the other consultants is we take moral responsibility for our clients, and we want to show them the path where they will be 100% successful in getting the settlement. Okay.
All
So
right.
please,
Got it.
yeah. So please think about it. And if you still want to go to the US, do reach out. I'll connect you with our Hyderabad team. We have an office in Hyderabad, exactly opposite to the US consulate, former US consulate in Begumpet, exactly opposite. Okay. So think about it. And also I'll give you some resources for you to connect. This is, let me just give you, we have a WhatsApp group, Facebook group.
And can you just send me few resources for Canada also, so that I can just check on that as well?
So in Canada, process is pretty much simple, right? For older students,
All right.
it is definitely a challenge. We have hundreds of students who are 35 plus who come to Canada on study visa. In fact, myself, I'm 49 and I moved to Canada from Europe. I left India in 1993 when I was just 19 years old. I lived in Europe, Eastern Europe, and then I moved when my daughter was born, I moved to Canada when I was 38 years old on study visa. So in Canada, it's pretty much what is important for you to understand. One, because of your age, IT, there is a huge, definitely not as big market as the US, but there are definitely prospects here. And it is also important to understand that you have to plan, you have to understand the immigration pathway. So here, for example, if you come here and study, you will have to look into provinces because of your age. So in Canada, PR, it's not like in the US where you need an employer to support you for your green card. Here it is a point-based system. You get points for your age, 29. Educate up to 29, you get maximum points. Then masters will give you good points, PhD the maximum. Then 3 years of work experience will give you high points. Okay, the maximum. And English and French language, you get points. So for people like you who are 33, you're losing points for every year. Over 29, you lose minus 5 points. Okay, so how do you compensate? Okay, you can compensate this by high English score. Canadian education will give you additional points. Canadian work experience will give you additional points. And also, even if your score is still, there is an option called provincial nomination. So if you look into, for example, let me show you two provinces, BC and Alberta. They have very good pathways for tech programs. So if you're looking at, for example, Alberta tech pathway. Okay. So here, so provincial nomination is where a province is coming, asking you, there is an employer you're working. And if you want to live in that province, you will get 600 points for provincial nomination. So if you get a job in Alberta from an Alberta company, it will give you 600 points, which will give you a guaranteed PR. So these are all the IT jobs, job titles, which are eligible for the Alberta nomination program. So this is one option. Okay. Second, I think there's Bhavya also talking about immigration. So Bhavya, I've just explained you, but I'll explain in detail as well. So next, you also have this BCPNP, British Columbia Provincial Nomination Program. So here also there is a priority occupation list. IT is a huge requirement here. And if you look into this occupation list here, let me show you. So these are the tech occupations. So if you're able to get a job in any of this post-study, you can immediately apply for provincial nomination, which will give you 600 points. And within 6 months, you will get your PR. In US, it might take about 10, 15, 20 years. In Canada, if you plan things properly, if you have the skill set, see, again, not everybody will get PR. Only those people who are planned, prepared, and have the skill set will get the PR.
Okay, got it.
So please read about it. And second, you can look into this and take your time. I've shared you the links there.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much.
So we are happy to help you, but very important. See, a lot of things what people understand is they don't really educate themselves in the process. They just, it's a legal thing here. Very important to understand the legal process for settlement. So they think, okay, అక్కడ పోయిన తర్వాత చూసుకుందాం, and especially a Telugu people, what they see is, hey, consultants ఉంటారు, ఏమైనా జాబ్ తెప్పిస్తారు, అన్ని చెప్పిస్తారు, కానీ it is not true.
All
Right?
right.
There's a lot of legal limitations and the process you have to understand. So then you decide. Young people who are young kids who don't really understand, they go to the US because they, for all our Telugu people, South Indians, US is the dream, right?
That's
But they
true.
don't understand that settlement is difficult there. So after 5-10 years, they're all coming. A couple of weeks ago, the Canadian government opened a new program, and they gave 10,000 work visas for people in the US on H-1B visas. So this 10,000 visas, I was there for 3-4 days, and I was there when the program opened. I was there for 18 hours nonstop here in the Zoom, and we helped 200 people apply without even, asking for money. Some paid us for consultation fees, but we did it for free. And in 36 hours, the 10,000 quota finished.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, so that is how desperate people in the US are to settle, because they cannot buy a house. They don't know if they lose a job, what will happen.
Exactly.
And they have no settlement and nothing. So please research, take your time and understand all this. Okay.
All right. Sure.
And you can wait. I'll be talking more about the immigration with Bhavya. You can just wait and listen if you have time. Okay.
All right. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Sure. So yeah, kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. Anybody here for the study visa process? I see Lisa from Ghana here. Lisa, yes, please. Lisa, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah, I am Rajendra.
Yeah, let me talk to Lisa Rajendra and I'll get back. Okay. So kindly request all the people who are in the Zoom meeting to post a short message in the Zoom chat, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. So please don't barge in. I will follow the order of the messages posted. I'll be here for another 3 hours. Okay. So post a message and I will follow the order of the messages posted. I see, I think Akhil was here, and then Pradeep, and then Bhavya, and then Omkar Nayak. Okay. So
Sir, can you please repeat the order again, please?
it's in the Zoom chat. You can actually see there. Okay. So let me talk to Lisa first. Lisa, yes, please, Lisa.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Lisa. Good morning.
Sir, please, I want Mr. Obi to assistant apply for next college today.
Your voice is not clear, Lisa. You're breaking. Can you remove your headphones and talk?
Okay. That I want Mr. Obi to assist us apply to Conestoga College today. My brother is here. We want to do the application.
Mohammed, right? Okay. Obi might be busy, but have Mohammed connect with me, and I will have somebody from our Canada team or India team submit the application. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Sure. Did you shortlist the program, Lisa? Which program is Mohammed interested in?
Marketing.
Which intake?
January.
January is closed, Lisa. Just
Okay.
give me a second. Arsalan or Gokul, one of you, can you open the Conestoga portal and show Lisa the open programs?
Okay,
So
1
Lisa,
minute.
programs in Canada, most programs usually open 8 to 10 months before the start of the intake. And a huge number of applicants applying from India. Let me have Gokul, Arsalan share the screen, one of my team members here. Arsalan, are you the co-host or not?
I am the co-host, sir. Just entered somebody. I am the
Okay.
co-host.
Yeah, then you will be able to share the screen, please. Okay. So I have anybody else here regarding the study visa process?
Yeah, Gautham. I am Rajendra.
Yes, Rajendra. Rajendra. Yes, please, Rajendra. Where are you from, Rajendra?
Yeah, I'm from Warangal. That is near
You're
to.
from Warangal. That's nice. Warangal, it's my hometown. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to hear. And yesterday, my cousin have spoke with you, Pogula, Praveen Kumar Reddy.
Praveen. Okay.
Praveen Pogula.
Okay. What is your age, Babu Rajendra? How old are you?
Yeah, born in 1993. It is around 23, 29.
You're 29.
Yeah.
Okay. So academics are very important, right?
Yeah.
So what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
It is 64%.
64 percentage. And any backlogs?
Yeah, it is 5 backlogs is there.
5 backlogs. The higher the backlogs, higher is the risk of visa refusal.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your current job, Rajendra?
I'm working as a statistical programmer in clinical field.
Programmer in clinical field, Babu. Okay. Yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, change it to
Yeah, which
Arslan,
country, sir?
the country, Rajendra, hold on. To Ghana.
Sorry.
Hold on, Rajendra, just a second. Please wait.
Graduate certificate. Nothing is open, sir.
For January intake, hold on a second.
Yes,
So,
sir, 2024.
yeah, so if you see this, Lisa, this is the portal where we submit application. This is called the OCAS portal, where all the authorized agencies, we have this login portal and we submit. And if you see the programs, they are all, right, advanced CNC machining, manufacturing. Yes, but yeah, please go up. So advanced CNC, this is for mechanical students. Excellent.
Sir, there
Yeah,
is
so
this
yeah,
distortion.
yeah, if you go down, so if you see, Lisa, these are all programs for mechanical students. Go down, aerospace, manufacturing, applied manufacturing, then healthcare for nurses, nursing, right? Go down. So there's not a single program which is for for marketing, unfortunately. It's late. Conestoga College opens about 8 months before the start of the intake. Okay, so we will have, if anything opens, we can resubmit, but we will have to wait for May intake. Okay, and yeah, and also, if let me just show you the programs here. So this is a good college. In fact, I started my Canada career in Conestoga College. I was the International Students Recruitment Officer for Eastern Europe in Conestoga College, and I live here just about 10 minutes from the college. The city is just 15 minutes from Toronto International Airport, and about an hour from Toronto. It's one of the best places to live here in Canada, given that Ontario, Toronto is very expensive. Vancouver is very expensive. So here, if you look at these programs, they have 91 PG programs. And I think you were looking at marketing program, right? Interactive. What was the program, Lisa? At strategic marketing communications? Yeah, your voice is not clear, Lisa. So strategic marketing communications, this is a 2-year program. So when you apply for a 2-year program, your brother have to show funds for 2 years, not just for 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has to pay the 1-year tuition fees and also show that he has sufficient funds to pay the 2nd-year tuition fees. And also for the living expenses, it's going to be very expensive to show the funds. So basically the tuition fees for 2 years, let's say it's about $35,000, right? And then 2 years living expenses is $20,000, and flight and other expenses, let's say another $5,000. He will have to show about $55,000 to $60,000 source of income and funds in his account.
Okay.
Okay. So what we could do is we can look into, for example, your favorite Georgian College.
Okay.
So Georgian College has a campus in Toronto. I'm not sure they will accept, but I can definitely reach out to one of my colleagues. So Georgian College, they have a campus in, yeah, they have a campus in Toronto. This is only for international students. It's not a big campus. Okay, they have pretty good programs, and they have a marketing management 1-year program.
Okay.
Okay, but this is a campus only for international students, like about 15-20 classrooms in a building. That's it. It's not a huge campus experience, and this is in Toronto. Let me give you this program. I can reach out and check in, because Mohammed actually has only a 1-year. He only has a H&D, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So please look into it and we'll take it forward.
All right, sir.
Okay. Sure, Lisa. Take care. Yeah.
Okay.
So anybody else for study visa process? Rajendra is there, and who else? Shaila Raj. Anybody for study visa, please?
Yeah, I'm here, Pradeep.
Pradeep, Rajendra,
Yeah.
and who else? Shaila, I think somebody was just talking.
Yeah, it's me. And no, I'm sorry, I'm not here for the study visa.
So what is your query?
I'm actually concerned about my immigration status in Canada, like PR and stuff. So I've
Okay, are
already
you from my
completed
agency
studies.
CIP? Are you from my agency CIP?
Well, I got your number today, and when I
So let me
yeah.
explain you. So I am the director of CIP Study Abroad and Immigration. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Unlike other agencies, we support our students who apply through our agencies, right? In our partner colleges, we support them without any consultation fees.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but for other students who are not from our agency, we have a processing fees, consultation and processing fees. But since you joined, we'll be happy to explain you a bit. So let me just finish with the people who are in the study visa process and then get to the immigration part. Okay.
Sure, no problem.
Sure. Yeah. So Rajendra, so getting back, Rajendra. So
Hi.
yes, Bob, Rajendra. So can you explain me more about your job role? What are you doing now?
Yeah, currently I'm working as a statistical programmer in a clinical field in TCS.
What is statistical programmer?
Statistical programmer is nothing but it is we will generate reports which is required for the FDA request. That is for drug approvals.
So is it okay? So what is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
Bachelor's in pharmacy, and it is about 65%.
Okay, so what you could do here is there are a couple of programs what you could try. One is, if you see, so how do you see your career going forward? Like, how do you see your future here in Canada, and where do you want to invest your time and money?
Yeah, actually, I choose Canada because where my sister live there in Canada, so I preferred for Canada because of that reason.
Yes, but again, see, you are investing your time and money to study. Okay, so which technology or any specific program you want to study?
Yeah, already I had the experience of 7 years of experience of clinical programmer. So I want to study in project management.
You want to study project management. Where is your sister located? Which
Is
city?
she located in Toronto?
In Toronto. Okay. So Toronto, where in Toronto?
Means exactly, I don't have idea because
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, can I have your number, Rajendra? Let me connect you with.
Yeah, I will. Can I ping it in, or I need to mention?
You can ping me. I'll give you my number.
It is it's WhatsApp number or direct phone number? It's a different number. So
no, it's the same. No, I don't understand what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah, WhatsApp number and the call. It's a call number is different. So you
Okay,
need
I'll
one
connect
minute.
you with my, I will connect you with my team in Hyderabad, Telugu team. So can you please give me a contact number where my team can reach you?
96529.
Yeah, you can type it in the Zoom chat.
It's I have entered.
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, I'm just trying. Gokul,
Just I
can
had
you?
one query.
Yeah, please go ahead. Gokul, can you call Rakesh and ask him to join?
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Rakesh or Naresh, one of them, please.
I'll call Naresh.
Rakesh, nahi, you don't know his number?
No, sir. You give options, so
Call Rakesh if it is
Okay.
possible.
okay, sir.
Yeah, I have completed my graduate in 2014, sir. So, is that any like
We have hundreds of people who are 30 plus applying for study visa. Remember, academics are very important. Consistent work experience is very important. And yes, there is a risk. Older the person, higher is the risk. But we have people even 35, 40 years approved study visas.
okay?
Okay. So it's very important that you choose a program which is relevant. So that is the reason I was asking, what do you want to study? Project management is one option. Then you can also look into technical programs, right? If you want into, for example, say, computer application development or regulatory affairs coming from, you are from pharmacy background, right? Clinical research. So there are some programs which are related, but also project management is something which can be done.
Is that okay to go for project management?
So project management is a generic program. When you have no other programs to study, you can go for project management because see, you're investing $16,000 to $18,000. Okay. So $16,000 to $18,000 and project management, you can do external certification.
Okay.
Right? How much does your external certification project management cost? Hardly about $2,000. Do you have to really spend 16,000?
Yeah, then no problem with that.
But it's okay if you think this is a right program for you. We can do
Not
it.
like that. There is no proper guidance to me which program need to get selected. Just because of my cousin had told me to select this program, it will be easy. The reason why I'm choosing for Canada is just I want to work within India before, but because of my situation and everything, just I want to.
I understand. You see, it is not all that. When you're investing so much of money, it should be in a program which will be helpful in your future career. Remember, your success in Canada, to get your PR will depend on your ability to get a job and good English skills.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so from that perspective, it always makes sense to invest in a good program.
Okay.
But why dump money in a program which doesn't make any sense, right? Which technical programs usually have good career opportunities. So I always advise first priority to choose programs which have job-oriented career path, right? But that's fine. We can look into this.
One question
Yes.
raised from my friend who already in Canada. He raised me that already I had a 8 to 9 years of experience within the program. Again, you are choosing to study within the program. Then is that okay to accept the visa?
I've just explained you, there are so many people. In fact, we have hundreds of people who are 35 plus approved study visas.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And I also came here when I was 38 on study visa. So do you have any other option?
No.
So then you will have to dive into the ocean and try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is important. Okay. So second, getting back, right? I'm just, I have your number and I'm just having one of my team members join. So I'll delegate you Rakeshji from my team.
Yeah.
Okay. If you wait, he will join in about 10 minutes. He's having dinner.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi,
So
Gautam.
next, who is for the study visa process? Anybody else here?
Hi, Gautam.
Yes.
Sir, Pradeep here.
Yes, Pradeep. Are you for the study visa process?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, thank you. Good morning,
Yes.
sir.
Good morning, Pradeep.
Yeah. I'm living in Brampton. I'm on a visit visa.
Okay.
Myself and my wife, we're a small family. I'm 39. So is my wife.
Where are you
So I was just
from?
trying. I'm from Chennai, sir.
You're from Chennai. Pradeep, you see a lot of nonsense in the Instagram and all the social media talking about people coming to Canada, getting a visitor visa changed to work permit, and all that. It is all nonsense.
I
These
agree.
are,
After coming here, I realized, sir.
they see these people, you learned it the hard way coming here, spending so much money on the flight tickets and the living expenses. Right? These are idiots who don't have anything. They just want to see more people likes. And you know, there are silly YouTubers. I think there was one Punjabi girl who does all this and keeps on posting this visitor visa, great news. But the problem is, you know, you spend so much of money coming here. Second, why would an employer be interested when they have 5 lakh international students graduating looking for jobs? There are 4 lakh immigrants coming here with authorized, employment authorization, students and immigrants on PR. There are so many people. So why would an employer go through the hardship of applying for an LMIA, doing a closed work permit for somebody who is here on a visitor visa, who does not have work authorization?
Agreed, sir.
And
I
how
mean,
much
this has
did you
become a
spend?
scam here.
It is not scam. It is just because silly people giving wrong information, and people from India like you spending 4-5 lakhs and coming here and wasting your time and money.
Agreed, sir.
So if you are looking for study visa options, unfortunately, again, right, in Canada, it is legally not possible for people to convert from visitor visa to study visa.
Okay.
But there is a clause here. So they have kept one option open. So there are many students who are from Latin America, Middle East, who come here and study language courses or prerequisite courses. So if a person studies a prerequisite course, which is required to get acceptance into a postgraduate post-secondary program, then they can apply for change of status from visitor to study. So unfortunately, what it means that you will have to do a prerequisite course, which is another $3,000 to $5,000, complete the course, and then you can apply for change of your status from visitor to study.
Okay.
Okay,
I get it.
So if this is something you're interested, right? Unfortunately, there is no direct. If you go to the IRCC portal where you applied for your visitor visa, put in all the questions and say you're on visitor visa, you want to apply for a study visa, and you will see that it says you are not eligible.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, my wife is in India right now.
Okay.
And she's on a visit visa. I mean, she has a visit visa. She's just waiting for me to probably guide her. If I can bring her here, I'll say yes. If you feel if through the IELTS, if we try, let's say she does IELTS and then
So who wants to be the primary applicant to study?
My wife.
Your wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's also 39 years. Actually, both of us are 39.
Okay.
She graduated in 2006, computer science engineering. And thereafter, in the last 12 years, over a decade, she has been working in human resource and administration. She completely changed her field. So she's not, working in computer science, stream. So completely into HR. She doesn't have any
problem
masters.
Is these things have serious implications. Will she has a visitor visa? You're already here. Will she be let inside Canada? Right? Will she be let into the visa of the border officers? Will ask her, why are you coming here? What do you want to do? Right? And she should have proper answers to all that. Okay. So as I said, technically, yes, there is a possibility if there is a pathway to apply. Think about it. If you're interested, do reach out when your spouse is here.
Okay, so sir, for her, the normal IELTS route wouldn't be a success, is what I understand, correct?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go through the IRCC portal and put this
Okay.
information that your wife has English acceptance letter and go through it, and the system will show that she is not eligible to directly apply for change of status from visitor to study.
Okay, okay. Even if she's
Only
not in
to-
Canada.
Even so, see again, the question is, you want her to come here to Canada and apply for change of status, or you want to apply for study visa from India?
We are open to both, sir. Whichever is more sensible you feel, I will do that.
It's more sensible to apply from India because the pathway unnecessarily, if she has English, why to take this unnecessary pathway and waste another $5,000-6,000?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Send me a
Right.
message on my cell phone. Pradeep, let me give you a Tamil group. We have many students from Tamil Nadu.
Right,
Okay.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Sir,
And I'll connect you with Arun from our team. Arun,
Okay,
very
okay.
nice person. He's the manager of our Tamil team. We don't have an office in Tamil Nadu, but we still have 75 to 100 people from Tamil Nadu applying through us. So this is our Tamil WhatsApp group. Please join this group and I'll connect you with Arun and we can take the discussion further.
Sure, sir, sure. Because I just one quick point. In fact, I met one of the agents here. I was not convinced. That's when I called up my friend Rini. She came through you to New Brunswick on a study. So what I realized, he told me, Pradeep, if you go through IELTS route, it'll be 50-50, but you do this ESL prerequisite is like 99%. And I understood that he's trying to sell his idea, but I didn't want to conclude that. So I thought I'll take an expert advice. So
Yes.
what do I do,
Unfortunately,
sir?
no option. It is your choice. Let's connect offline. Think about it,
Sure.
what I've just explained to you. And
Sure.
this is my number. Send me a message and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Okay. Sure, sir. I'll check your number. I'll give you a call from my local number.
Sure, Pradeep. Okay, then take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, so guys, anybody else here for the study visa, study visa?
Hi, Gautham. Hello.
Yes, Srinan.
Hi. Nice to get connected. So, in fact, Pradeep has shared your number quickly because I just joined in because I was not having your contact. So, I'm anyway based in Dubai. So, it's for my daughter who's planning to be in US for undergraduate in quantum computing in California. So, she got the admissions done. We are ready to invest in all that stuff. So, but suddenly Pradeep has advised, why don't you take an opinion, because in US is a long path, because though, it's all given because, I'm from
Where are you
Vijayawada.
from, Srinan?
Telugu, completely Telugu, sir.
That's nice. We've just opened an office in Vijayawada. It's actually going repairs happening in Wind Circle. Like I lived in Europe, I lived in the US, I am now in Canada. From the perspective, US, see, for people who are living in the Middle East, in Dubai, the cost of tuition is the same if you have your kids study in there or here in the North America. So a lot of students do apply, but again, you have to understand what are your options, right? So I was just explaining today about 15-20 minutes ago that in US, you have to clearly understand what is the path. You want your daughter to settle down, right? In the US, Srinagar.
Yeah, I think it's mostly because her intention was to get into the quantum side. And then, so she was, I know one in Toronto, but I told her also, but a couple of my friends went to Toronto and they sent, it's not for undergrad. But then she preferred California and then that space, and because a lot of research is going on, and one is in University of Chicago also. But I think she is opted for.
Well, I think, for undergraduate studies, if you are financially capable, US is definitely top universities, good options, right?
Okay.
But US is not a good option for settlement pathway.
Okay.
Why? Because US only has 80,000 H-1B visas. So do you understand the path? I was explaining Pravalika earlier today. So do you understand the path to get green card in the US?
not clearly, but I had an idea, vivid idea.
Yeah,
about
let me just give you understanding, short, brief explanation on that. So first students study, then they get a 3-year OPT. It's called optional training program.
Mhm.
Okay.
Even for
Optional training.
for anyone.
Yeah, for anyone who studied 3 years, they get this OPT. So if
Okay.
it is STEM related, they get 3 years. So the first year, they get for 12 months. It is called STEM F1 OPT. If they
Mhm.
find a placement,
Mhm.
then they can extend it for another 24 months.
Okay.
Okay. After that, they want to work legally with a work visa. So the US government has a visa, highly skilled work visa called H1B. You might have heard it, H1B visa all the time. So the US government every year has a quota of only 80K.
Mhm.
Okay, only 80,000.
Mhm.
And out of this 80,000, only 20,000 are for students with masters from the US, and 85,000. And the rest of the 65,000 are for highly skilled specialists like Facebook, Google, and all those big companies they want to hire.
Mhm.
And basically, that is the quota which goes to that. Okay. So she has to go through the H1B. So there every year the government does a lottery.
Got it. Yeah.
So for the 80,000 this year, if you look at this US, I had this website open here. So this year, 2024, the US government does a random lottery. So for this 80,000, 780,000 applications were received.
So 10%. Yeah, I think 100. You have a chance. Okay.
Right. And out of that, there's some people are trying to oversmart. So they submitted multiple applications and they are penalized by cancellations. So they're just about 50. So there's about 20% chance out there. But the big challenge is if your child is lucky to get the H1B, it will take another 10 to 15 or 20 years to get the green card.
Mhm.
So at this time, US is a great option for undergrad study.
Mhm.
Then you can look into post-bachelor's, you can look into other options. Which university did she get acceptance?
She got in the University of California, the Irvine campus. I think she's just going to be there.
Okay. Yeah, please, safety is a concern, but I hope things will work out. She could do an undergraduation. It's still the same. If you are spending money, it's too late for Canada at this time to do anything.
I understood.
You will lose 1 year because institutions start 8 to 10 months before the start.
Yeah, I understood.
Okay.
So
what you could do is, you could actually have her do her complete her undergraduation. And if things don't work out in the US, she can come here for her graduation.
Okay.
I hope by the time the US might increase the H1B quota, because what is happening is the Canadian government recently gave 10,000 visas, open work visa to people in the US who are on the H1B. So the Canadian government is trying to encourage the IT companies to come here and shift by first bringing in the people. Okay, so US government is taking this challenge now, and they might actually come up and make some changes. They might increase the H1B quota from 80,000 to maybe 150,000, or they might, the biggest challenge in the US is the delay with the green card. People are waiting 15 to 20 years to get the green card, and meanwhile, if an employer lays off, right? There were tech layoffs in the US last year, right? More than 100,000 people were laid off. So they only have 60 days to find another employer or return back to their home countries.
Yeah. I think most of the Middle East was like this previously. Got it.
Right. So go ahead with bachelor's, but keep focus. After 4 years, let's see how things work out. And so I'll give you
So I think I got a number right in the chat, so you should share it.
Yes, I will. I'll also give you. Okay, I'll give you our Instagram and other links as well. Please bear with me.
Sure.
So this is our Zoom link. Okay. So yeah, I've copied these links. Please join our, there's a Facebook group, Instagram, whatever you feel comfortable, do follow us and we'll be in touch. This is a permanent Zoom link and we are here every day, Monday to Friday.
Sure, Gautham. Okay. Nice.
Sure. And a pleasure talking to you. I love Dubai. I come there very often. I was there in April. I'm always, I'm always thinking opening an office in Dubai, but the cost of, we are a virtual platform. We have offices in India. In India, we can open 100 offices and we'll still have people. But opening an office in Dubai, somehow it's so expensive. It will cost me at least $15,000 to $20,000 every month to have 4 or 5 staff and office out there. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so I was thinking, does it make sense when you can open 5 more offices in India?
Got it. Yeah, but I think many kids here preferring Canada also. There's so many. I think, I could see that. Most of my colleagues are sending their sons and daughters.
It's safer, and from the settlement perspective, we still have opportunities. But for undergrad students, it is tough funding, right? Unless there is a provincial nomination, it is difficult for undergrad students. So please reach out, and at this time it's too late to change. Please go ahead, and then we'll stay in touch. Okay.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rakesh, I've shared you Rajendra's number.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, and I need somebody. Is Naresh busy? I need one help with applications. Lisa's brother's application for Georgian College.
Rakesh,
I can do it, Anna.
No, it's for an applicant from Ghana. Hold on.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You want me to call Naresh?
Yes, please call Naresh, and
I'll ask him to join right away.
Yeah, I need help with this application. So good. Next, please, anybody for the study visa process?
One doubt, Gautham. Only one doubt I had, so I can leave the call.
Yes, please. So this is Rakesh. Rakesh, can you share your number in the Zoom chat and connect with Rajender? Rajender is 29 and his cousin contacted me, and he's only 29, young. Don't worry about your age. 29, it's not really an issue. You're still very young. You're not like me.
Is that any?
Just applying, and 45 also applying. Yeah, please go ahead.
One doubt is that selecting these project management, is that creating any problem during a visa time?
There is, the visa approval rate from India is about 70 to 80%. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So there is no 100% guarantee. It is all depends on why you choose this program. What is the program outcome? What are you explaining the visa officer?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that is very important. This is Rakesh Gar's number. Okay. Please connect with him, Rakesh sir, and he will assist you further.
Yeah. Thank you, Gautham.
Okay, Babu, take care.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Gautham sir.
Yeah. Yes, Bhavya.
Hi. Actually, right now I'm on study visa. I live in Toronto. So my program is getting over next month. I want to know more things about opportunities, what I can actually offer. I can offer like provincial nomination, AIP
Bhavya,
programs.
are you from CIP, Bhavya?
No, I'm not from CIP.
Okay. So the reason why we ask is we provide free consultation and free support services for our students. Okay. For non-CIP students, we try to help, but again, for immigration beta, you have to schedule a consultation and there is a consultation fees as well. But getting back to, since this is your first time you joined, will not disappoint you and I will advise you. So in Canada, what is the immigration part, right? Who else is here for immigration?
Hi, it's me as well. And I have the same confusion because
Okay, beta. Where are you from? Shaili, kahan se ho, beta?
yeah, I'm in Windsor, Ontario right now.
Nahin, which city in India are you from originally? Kahan se ho aap?
Gujarat,
Gujarat mein kahan se ho aap?
Ahmedabad.
Okay, I have an office in Ahmedabad and Surat. Okay, I can connect you with Nihil ji from my team later. Okay, so did you study in St. Clair or University of Windsor?
Actually, neither of them. I studied in Sheridan College in Brampton.
Sheridan, what did you study with it?
I studied electromechanical engineering, technology, advanced diploma program. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, so in Canada, we have a point-based system. So first thing first, right? Before you start your process, it is very important that you understand how. So there is a tool called CRS.
Okay. Sir, actually, the thing is that I have just a couple of questions that I wanted to cover. And
so
like
first,
also,
let me just, yeah. So
yeah, so I won't be asking you here since like you said, there's a consultation fee and everything, so I won't ask here anything for free.
No, that's fine. I'll explain you. Let me explain you. So in Canada, okay, so we have a point-based system for students. So how does a point-based system work? You get points for your age. Up to 29, you get maximum points. Okay, so this is a brief for everybody out there. Okay, so 25, 29, you get maximum points, right? After 29, you lose 5 points for every year. So guys like you, undergrad, you get the maximum points for age. Second, you get points for your education. So you get points for education in India, and you get points for your education in Canada. Right. So in India, for example, people in India who have bachelor's education, master's education, they get higher points because you get points for your Indian education and also Canadian education. For students who come here for undergrad education, they don't have bachelor's or master's from India or overseas, they get lower points. Okay. So the first age you get maximum points. Second jo hai is education, right? I've just explained. Third is work experience. So people who have work experience up to 3 years, they get maximum points, overseas work experience. Undergrad students who do not have overseas work experience, they lose points, they don't get points. So you guys are at a disadvantage. Next is language, English and French, right? You choose one primary language and you get additional points if you choose French as well. Okay, so undergraduate students, unfortunately, for example, and Bhavya, did you study an undergraduation, beta? Post-graduation, yeah.
Post-graduation.
Post-graduation, right? And I think, Shaili studied undergraduation. For so students who studied undergraduation, you guys are at a big disadvantage. Why? Because you don't have bachelor's from India, you don't get points. You don't have work experience from India, you don't get points compared to the other people who are older than you and have education from India. So aapke liye, even if you check in, did you check your CRS score, Shaili?
Yes, I've done everything and my CRS score comes up to 468 points after 1 year of experience working in Canada.
English? In English?
English, I got IELTS 8 overall.
8 overall, that's good, well done. So undergraduate students, unless you have very good IELTS scores, your CRS score will be low. So what you guys have to do is you will have to look into provinces where there is an option to get 600 provincial nomination and 600 points.
True.
Okay, so where do you go, right? There are Atlantic province. It is a non-express entry program. Direct, you can apply for your PR.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
actually wanted to know
Other
about
provinces like Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, they also have PNP programs, and that is where you can get an additional 600 points. So for undergraduate students, that is very important to get provincial nomination. In Ontario also, there are programs. Just give me a second. Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hi, sir. My name is Simran. I was looking for my work permit extension help. Like,
Sure,
can you-
Betty. Yeah, I'll give you Shivani's number. I'm in Zoom session now. I'll text you Shivani's number. Do call her and she will assist you with the process. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So PNP is what is required for you. So did you check in? Are you working with Avishali Kini?
Yes, I am working as a full-time tutor. So the only two questions that I had was I wanted like a lawyer like you to confirm that the work that I am doing right now is considered in the NOC level and the new tier category. And the second thing was, like you said, PNP. I do have invested some time in looking up which province to locate to, but there are chances, since I had said my points are 468, like that's not too low. So if in case I get one more year of work experience, like in total 2, I might get 25 more extra points that might get my
Exactly.
score up to
Your big
490
advantage
plus.
is your English. Your English is good, and that
Yeah.
is really will help you with with your PR. So yeah. So if you want to get in consultation regarding your job and not, let me give you an
Yes.
email. So it is
Yes,
info at. So we have immigration consultants in our team, Alex and myself, and we'll have more people joining us as well. So it's info@cipimmigration.com. Send an
Okay.
email with your queries, and my team will schedule a meeting with one of us, and
Okay.
we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I will also connect you with Nihilji from my team. Very nice guy. He is married. He's about 35 years and he's been with me for many years now. He's a clinical research assistant and he also works part-time with CIP in the evening. So, and he's a Gujarati. He lives here in Toronto. I'll give you this link. And for Gujarati students, we also have an update, a link here. Let me give you this link. And we share information regarding the immigration and all the options. So let me just share you this link, Gujarat link.
Sure, thank you.
So this is for Gujarat students only. Okay. So do join and we'll be happy to help you.
Sure. And I'm really sorry for the confusion. Like I didn't
No,
know it was
but
the
that's
first
fine.
time.
No
So,
issues.
yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. We are all, anybody who comes in, we are happy to help. You know, it's not just about money, your future, your dreams are at stake. We try to help. That is the reason every day from 9:30 to 12:30, I give free consultation. Nobody in Canada or India does that. We are an exception.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're doing a great work, sir.
Okay, thanks, Peter. Take care.
Have a good
Naresh.
day.
Yeah, Naresh.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Naresh, sorry to bug you, Naresh.
Sir.
Yeah, Naresh, I need your help here. There's nobody else I could trust more than you. Gokul is with me here. So Lisa is from Ghana, right? And we'll need to submit application to Georgian ILAC. Okay. For this management program, let me just show you this link. Georgian ILAC. Okay. So this college is in Toronto. We have, I'm not sure if you have, yeah. So Mohammed, he's from Ghana. He wants to apply for this program, marketing management program. Okay. Lisa, what I would, Lisa. Yeah, what I would suggest is ask Mohammed to send me his HND degree and a resume. I will forward it to my colleague who is the director of international in this college. I will check the eligibility and if they confirm, then we can go ahead and submit.
Okay.
I just don't want to pay the, I don't want to waste your application fees.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Yeah. I think by the end of the day, he might get back. Ask Mohammed to send me his H&D and also his resume. And I will forward it. I have my friend on my WhatsApp, so I can just forward it and check in with him.
All right, sir. All right, I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so Naresh is here. I will to Muhammad and we'll take it forward from there. But I think it might take another 1.5 hours, a couple of hours for me to get update from Georgian College.
All right, all right.
Okay, Lisa?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Lisa. Take care. Bye.
Hi, sir.
Yes, please. Yeah, Bhavya, yes, please. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm almost done with my post-graduation.
Okay.
I'm here in Toronto. So I want to know what exactly I should do next, because I've done 1 year of program, but I have heard that there are a lot of opportunities in Atlantic provinces. They are offering a lot of programs. So what do you suggest me?
1 year is, where are you from, Bhavya?
I'm from Delhi.
Delhi. See, 1 year is very risky these days. The IRCC is doing targeted draws, and it is very risky with a 1 year program. We are racing against time. So we always advise students to do 2 year study, because when you have 3 years, in case you are unable to find a job, complete your 1 year Canadian work experience, or there is any delay, right? You can still try to go to the other provinces and get your provincial nomination.
Okay, so I wanted to know what.
So in your situation, if you already applied for your postgraduate work permit.
No, not yet.
Not yet, right? You can go to the Atlantic provinces, but Atlantic provinces for you, just to give you a very, a rough comparison.
Yep.
Right? It is, it is basically, Naresh, there is a spammer in Group 3. Can somebody delete them? Okay, so basically, one, you can look into Atlantic provinces, but for comparison, as I said, this is like Northeast India. Assam, Sikkim, Manipur, Meghalaya, their population is limited. And job opportunities are limited there. Even many Canadians actually move from Atlantic provinces to mainland.
Yeah, I wanted to know because over there I have seen on the website that they are also offering jobs, like the provincial PR on tier 3 and tier 4 jobs as well.
Yes. So it all depends on if you are taking the risk, you do your research, look, your success in getting this will depend on finding an employer who's willing to support you. Yeah. So for the Atlantic immigration program, the employer has to be designated. Not every employer is eligible to do that. Okay. Yeah. So if you look into this program, Atlantic immigration program, you will clearly see the requirements for the employer. Okay. So get designated. So make sure if you are looking into this immigration program, you first check with the employer if they are designated. If they are not designated, they cannot help you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the primaries, right? But again, giving that, see, you are here to look on, one of the reasons why many international students come here is because Canada offers an official pathway.
Yeah.
Okay, for settlement, for permanent residence. So you will have to play it safe. I came here from Europe. I left home when I was 19 in 1993.
Yeah.
I'm 49. And I grew up in Eastern Europe. And I came to Canada when I was 38 on study visa. And I studied for a 2-year program.
Okay.
Because I came here with my wife, 2 kids, my 3rd child was born here, and the stakes were very high. I could not go back. I didn't want. I came here for to ensure that my kids have a better country to live in. And I didn't want to take the risk. So you are also in the same situation. You invested so much of time and money for your 1 year. And if you are unable to find an employer who will support you with your immigration, you will have to go back.
Yeah, actually, I'm applying some jobs like in Atlantic province, especially in Halifax. And like some of my companies back in India, they have offices in Halifax as well. So I'm in touch with them. Just wanted to know that if I get the employer who is designated like through AIP, and that employer is like designated, and I want to know, this is the only clause, there is any hidden clause or any hidden thing that I want to know, which is like important?
Not really. So if you go to the website, but in Canada, the whole process is pretty much transparent. If you go to the website, you will see everything A to Z here. What are the requirements for the employer? What are the requirements for the student? So this is pretty much straightforward. If you're lucky to find an employer willing to support you, it will work out. So you have strong communication skills. So it is, if you go here on this Atlantic program, you have this, the entire information. This part is for employers and this part is for students. Okay, we've had some of our students who are able to get PR through the immigration. Have a look at it and we'll take it forward. Okay, so I wish you good luck. Hope it works out. I would play safe because stakes are high. If you don't find an employer, your clock, once you submit your application for postgraduate work permit, now IRCC is issuing the postgraduate work permits. Decisions are coming in 2 to 4 weeks. So your clock starts ticking.
It starts earlier, it ends earlier.
Yeah, and even if you miss 1 day, right? If you don't get a job in Atlantic provinces or an employer and you're planning to apply under the CEC category, even if you miss 1 day in the 365 days, you will not be eligible for the Canadian experience class.
Can you repeat that, sir? I didn't get it. Sorry.
So Canadian experience class, when you complete your 1 year work experience in Canada,
okay,
you will apply for your PR under the CEC program. So there is Federal Skilled Worker Program and CEC program. So you will apply for your PR under the CEC program. So if you do not have 12 months work experience in Canada, you will not be eligible for the CEC program.
Exact 12 months being required, right?
Not a day less. Even 1 day less, you will not be qualified.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. So think about it. Be careful. And if you need help with your second course, it's a bit difficult at this time, but there might be still some opportunities.
Yeah,
okay?
Actually, I wanted to play safe. Like I still wanted to apply for the second course, and at least I have the offer letter in my hand. So I want to get in touch with someone who can help me because
currently the problem is, even if you have acceptance letter, there will be a deadline for you to pay the tuition fees, right?
Yeah,
Usually
I'm ready for that. So I'll be
months.
taking the decision in next 1 week or 2 weeks maximum.
Okay. What did you study back home, Bhavya?
I did my bachelor's in business administration. Then I have 1 year of experience. Then I came here. Right now pursuing digital marketing from York University Continuing Studies. The program is getting over next month. And yes, so that's my, yeah.
Okay. And you're from Delhi?
Yes.
Okay. We had another student, Bhavya Sood, from very nice guy from Hyderabad. He graduated, he and Teerth was yesterday in the Zoom. We had a meeting with him and he shared his experience. So they both studied from York. We have hundreds of students in York University. Yeah, sure. So let me connect you with, can you share your number? I'll connect you with Nihilji or Shivaniji from my team.
Sure, why not?
Hi, Gautham. I have a quick question about spousal visa, if I can ask.
Hold on a second, please. Yes. Let me, Bhavya, can you give your number, Vita?
Yeah, I sent you.
Yes. Okay. Let me connect you with Nihilji from my team, and he will connect you after 4 p.m. today. Okay.
Perfect. Sounds great. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Join our Facebook and follow our Instagram for updates. Okay.
Right away. Yeah.
I've shared the details.
Okay.
Do you see the details? The WhatsApp group and all the details out there or no?
Not really. It's not coming.
Just give me a second, I'll copy. Okay, let me just copy you this links. So sometimes, you might not have to wait so long, might be a quick question. So you can post it in our WhatsApp group or Facebook group, and you can do follow our Facebook and Instagram page.
Okay. Oh, I had these things. I messaged you yesterday, so you have like sent
You got
the
this.
link. So I have all the details. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah.
You're
I'll join
welcome.
you.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Yeah, you do have a great day.
You too, yes. Yeah, so for the spouse open work permit, who had the question?
Hi, Gautham. Hi. My name is Akshat. I am currently PR in Canada. I just got my PR like 2 months back. Now,
Congratulations, big achievement.
Thank you very much. So my girlfriend lives in Ahmedabad right now, and I was thinking if I can apply for her visitor visa from Ahmedabad, if she can come here, and if I can get married with her here, is it possible for her to convert the visitor to the PR directly or something else?
Why don't you get married and do the proper way, Akshat? Kyunki one,
yes.
The problem is visitor visa jo hai, there's always when a single girl, a single unmarried girl applying, and if she does not have strong financials, career, travel history, the chances of getting a visa are very low.
Well, means she has been to UK. She has done like 2 masters until now. So I just wanted to know, because the thing is, I can get married with her in India, and then it will be like 1 year or so to wait until she gets her PR, right? So
not really
like,
now. Not really. We are getting in 6 to 8 months, and also IRCC Minister Sean Fraser, before he moved last month, they made a couple of months, they made an announcement. After you submit your spouse open work permit, spousal sponsorship, you can apply for a work permit for your wife.
I understand. But
okay.
I just wanted, just out of curiosity, is it possible if she gets her visitor visa approved and if she comes here, if I get married here in Canada, like what's the process if I apply for a PR from here?
There's the same spousal sponsorship.
And how much time would that take?
It's probably about 6 to 8 months as well.
Oh, okay, I understand.
But she'll be here. She will be having an open work permit.
Okay, when we apply for, I understand. Okay.
Okay, but the problem is, it is very unlikely that she will get a visa. It's a lottery. You're shooting in the dark.
I understand. Okay. You still suggest get married in India and then apply for the
proper. Unfortunately, no shortcut. Yes, so it's actually good that IRCC is focusing on family reunification, and they are giving an opportunity for people who are married and they have submitted the spousal sponsorship application. They are giving an opportunity to apply for a TRV and open work permit.
I understand. So when we apply for the sponsorship, we can apply for the open work permit and TRV right away?
Not right away. First, spousal sponsorship, and after you get your confirmation AOR application received, then we can go ahead and submit the visitor visa or the open work permit. IRCC unfortunately has been very strong-lipped. They have not yet announced any. They have not yet posted any guidelines or any guide or information about this program. Strange.
I understand. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, then Akshay, yeah, do reach out to me if you have my number.
Yes, I reach out to you. Yes, thank you.
ठीक है फिर. Okay then. Yeah. I'm here most of the time till 6 p.m. with meetings, but if there's anything urgent, you can call me. Okay.
Of course. Okay. Thanks, Gautham.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Omar and I think who is Omar? Omar Naik. Omkar Naik.
Hello, sir. It's Omkar Naik.
Yeah. Naresh, you can exit, Naresh. I just wanted for that guy, but I just thought it's good to wait. Okay. How is the office repairs going on, Naresh? Can you send some pictures?
Yes, sir. Actually, Gautham, sir, at the time was time, but
That's fine. But what is happening now? Did you take any pictures, any videos?
yes, sir. Like, pictures is something clear. Like, these make sense, sir.
Send me something. You know, there's so much of anxiety to see the office.
Sure, sir. Every week, sir.
Sure.
Thank you,
Okay. Yeah. Good night, Naresh. Yes, Omkar. Sorry, Omkar. Yeah, please go ahead, Omkar.
No worries at all, sir. Sir, I have just a quick question. I completed my graduation and I have 2 years of experience now as a sales engineer in Canada. And I have almost CLB 10 and my points are 489 right
That's
now.
good. Well done.
But I'm still scared right now for the PR option.
When is your PGWP expiring, Omkar?
It's expiring next year in June 2024.
We will have CEC draws. It's just because IRCC gave this 18-month extension. They are taking it slow, but I think it should be fine.
Okay, but I was planning because I have 9 months of experience back home. So I wanted to ask is if I go back home right now and complete like 3-4 months of experience, will I get like a my score will be 539 if I have 1 year.
So if you look at the definition work experience, right? Let's look into the work experience. Okay. Overseas work experience here. Skilled work experience. So if you see this beta yahan pe, it should be at least 1 year of continuous work experience.
Okay.
One continuous work experience 1560. It can be full-time job. It can be equal amount in part-time job. It can be full-time job, more than one job, but it should be continuous 1 year work experience. Let me give you this link.
I saw this on a website. I was just playing with the Express Entry profile which I created, and I just added like experience from India with gaps, and it gave me like 539 points on that
Give
profile.
it a try. Give it a try. See, the system is calculating, based on 1 year what you have put in. So give it a try if you want to take the risk. But generally, the definition it shares 1 year continuous work experience.
Okay. So
okay, at least you'll at least get a bridging work permit for 1 year.
Yeah.
Right.
So you think the CC's draw will happen soon, or?
I think it will happen by the end of this year. There should be some CC draws. In fact, I'm actually going on vacation on the 4th, and I'll be back end of August. I'm thinking to start a petition and go to every member of parliament here in Ontario and give them a letter and explain them and, try to push it.
Yeah, because it's really like heartbreaking.
It is really getting, it is really concerning now. And I am worried because, see, unfortunately, we always tell people, if you are coming to Canada, I always tell, please have 1 year, 2 year or 3 year work experience from India.
Yeah.
That is such a huge advantage, right? You would have got your points just if you had 1 year work experience from India.
Correct.
So I keep on telling young people, freshers, please don't apply until you have at least 1 year work experience. But India mein jo hota hai na, dimag kaam nahi karta. If I'm telling good things, they just want to come here, rush ki nahi mujhe jana hai.
Yeah. No, back when I came in 2019.
It's very easy, right? Yes, it is very easy to get PR in Canada if you meet the requirements. What is required? 1 to 3 years of work experience overseas. यहाँ पे आने के बाद, if you study, if you have Canadian education, and if you have 1 year work experience with decent English, you'll be over 500 points.
Yeah, exactly. Just the thing was, when I came in 2019, like I never thought this course will be this high when I graduate.
Changes, nothing is consistent with all the immigration. I've been working in this industry for 23 years. I started with UK initially for healthcare and then food processing and work visas. They closed after 5 years. Then I moved to the US and I started working with the US government for the J1 and the H2B work visas. They closed after 5 years. And then I moved to Canada. 2011, the first time I came to Canada. And then I've been working. Canada has been consistent, but interesting times now. But again, if you plan properly and if you have time, right? See, it's all about flexibility. If you see that you're not getting here, then go to the provinces and look for PNP. But the problem is, people, once they settled on somewhere, have a job, it is very difficult. They don't want to move anywhere.
Yeah, it's really difficult. Like once you get a good job over here.
Yeah.
To do
Omkar, you're
it.
not from CIP, no?
No, unfortunately, I applied through GB back in 2019. I was not aware
It's
of
very
CIP.
important. I always advise all prospective applicants, this is just give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, it is very important that you choose an agency which can help in Canada. What is happening now in India is, where there are 20,000 sub-agents, right?
Yeah.
There are some agencies, we don't work with sub-agents because we know that students need help after they come here. But what is happening is, agencies in India, they send people, they dump, then unka kaam ho gaya. They don't care what is happening with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So even if you want, and in your situation, right, for CIP students, we give free consultation. But Omkar, if you want to go to an RCIC or another lawyer and talk to them, they will charge $100 minimum for 30-minute session.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So always go for a consultancy which can help in Canada. And if it is an RCIC who can help you in the future, that is going to be a big advantage. Don't go for sub-agents in India. They don't have direct agreements. They are all, and many of them are unprofessional who have never even traveled to Canada, or wahan pe baith ke they are sending people here.
Yeah, exactly. Back then, I was not aware of CIP, but now I think my sister is also interested to come here on study, so I'll recommend her to join your.
Sure. We have Gokul is from our Mumbai team, and Rahul is from our Mumbai team. We have an office in Andheri East.
Okay. Oh, Andheri East. Nice. I live nearby Andheri East.
Yeah, our office is in Huptown.
Oh, nice.
I think you know this building, Huptown. Solaris, this building in Andheri East. Do you know this
Yeah,
building?
I know this place. Yeah.
So this is where our office is.
Yeah. My sister is right now 30 years old, and she has a background in a computer, BSc in computer science, and she's working since like she has 8 years of experience as a computer engineer.
Many we have, see, I'm actually a South Indian. I was born in Hyderabad, and there are so many people from IT who apply from Hyderabad.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hundreds every year, people who are 30 plus. And we have many from Maharashtra as well. But just giving you an example, hundreds of people 30 plus.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So I'll speak with her once she decides. I'll definitely suggest you.
Sure, ask her to join in our Facebook group, in our WhatsApp group, and she can see what is happening. Okay. I've shared the links previously.
Yeah,
okay.
I have the links in the chat. Yeah. I'll share it.
Good luck. Fingers crossed. Hope it will work out. 489 is a decent score. And if you're an IT, and I'm hoping that you will be in the targeted draws shortly.
I am not in STEM, unfortunately. But
You're not in STEM.
yeah.
Ho jayega. It should be fine. You're almost there.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Omkar. Take care. Aisha Fatima. Aisha.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Betty. You messaged me, right, in the morning?
Yeah, yes, I messaged you. Actually, like I'm from like a CIP student doing leadership in from this Trinity Western University,
Where are you from, Betty? Aisha, remind me. I know.
Hyderabad.
Apne Hyderabad. So you talked to me
Yeah,
previously, right?
yeah, long back I had a word.
Before applying the process.
Yes,
You did come to the party, Betty. We had we had a get together party in BC, and I was there.
yes, yes. Yeah, you were there, but I was unable to make it out that day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, Betty, what is happening? How old are you, Aisha?
Yeah, actually, I'm 40.
You're 40. And,
Yeah, that is the big
what was your
concern.
job
Yes,
back home?
I was a teacher there.
You were a teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.